Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well. And shalom to the elect, 144,000. Push this truth in the four quarters of the earth. It's your brother Tobiah Yaquanah coming at you with a quick lesson. Lord willing to testify. Just watching some TV, and Spirit came upon me to talk about, how these devils, devil means deceiver. By the way, Satan is adversary. And when we speak of those that wander after, or that are aligned with the adversary, Satan, we're speaking of a nation known as the Edomites, man. All right, the border of wickedness, as the scriptures put. All right. The so-called white nation, okay, white race, white people. They're not white, they're red. Their blood shows forth through their skin, their translucent skin, okay. White and black, they're just colors. These are things that are used to forward Edomite supremacy, or so-called white supremacy. All right. So this is not a black or a white thing. This is a seed line thing. There are dark-skinned Edomites. There are light-skinned Israelites. It's not about nappy hair or woolly hair or whatever, straight hair. It's about the spirit within the vessel, So I'm just sitting here watching this show, and I'm going to try to make this quick, Lord willing. And, Esau Edom, he's doing his science and technology thing. And he's speaking, I'm going to grab this too. He speaks, I don't know, I'm an audio kind of a guy. So, I kind of like hone in on audio, But these devils, man, let's see. I'm trying to get this real quick. This is Psalms 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. This is speaking of the so-called white man. And this is a prime example when I'm sitting here watching this show. What is it? Jeff Corwin. And many other shows and advertisements. And this is how they do, man. I just saw, brother posted Bill Gates. He had a Microsoft commercial back in the 80s. It seemed, appeared to be. And he was doing the exact same thing. They out of their mouth, the words that come out of their mouth, they're smooth like butter, man. But really, war is in their hearts. In that commercial, that Microsoft commercial, you could tell. Yeah, he was speaking on things far into the future, basically talking about how pretty much the elite going to control you. They're going to listen to every word you say. We got the AI, the AI for vocals now. Man, I just saw that. That's a spirit. I just saw that on the news, man. Lord willing, I'll post it in the post. How people are using AI to scam people, So they'll take audio, just a little bit of your audio, and maybe a picture, and then, they'll send it to a a family member of yours, you know, um, um, manipulated, with AI and the digitization of it to make it seem like you're in distress and basically ask for a ransom or demand a ransom, you know, man, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. And it's just, the elite have this thing called order out of chaos, man. This is what they're pushing, you know. They're going to allow things to get crazy and chaotic so that they can take your so-called freedom away, your so-called rights away. And then ultimately, what they want to do is give you that C-hip, man, spoken of in Revelation 13, 15, and 16. Chapter 13, verse 15 and 16. Okay? That mark, that digital tag. All right? But I'm sitting here watching this.
We're on a pin-a-pad adventure, studying elephant seals with an incredible research team from the University of California, Santa Cruz. We've just carefully sedated this large female. These remarkable creatures have been using this beach to breed and rear their young for thousands of years.
And I mean, I know you guys can't see this. Maybe I'll take a picture of it. But they're talking about, it says down here, conservation connection. Scientists harmlessly mark elephant seals with regular, non-toxic hair dye to track the animals in their studies, man. And as we go along in this, they done sedated the animals. They done upset the whole brood or the whole, tribe of seals, and Jeff Corwin is doing the vocals, making it sound, and we carefully blah blah blah, and now we're gonna weigh them, and you go and you take a look at this, man, and at the end result of it is crazy, man. It's crazy. The animal got all kinds of fucking technology. You talk about a C hip. He got a C hip. He got an antenna on him. They done basically burned a number in the fin, or the little the flap of the seal, and he's the whole time he's speaking like, oh, and what we're doing here is we're trying to save blah blah, and what they're doing is they're upsetting everything they fucking touch. Everything this devil touches is destroyed, man. He's so invasive. The scriptures speak on how Esau neither keepeth at home. Let me grab that. This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, that wine is his philosophies. So he pushes out his ideology and philosophy, i.e. science and technology, which is all based on theory, but he pushes it like it's fact, and it's not, man. Now you can get some things out of it, but if you don't have the Lord backing up your findings, it's going to go to pot, man. And because we know that this devil is the adversary, he's against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who is the life giver. Everything this devil touches, everything Esau Edom touches, dies, man. All right. It says, neither keepeth at home, Salakia. It says, transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man. So he's proud. He's the proudest of all men on earth. All right. You can hear it in his tone, in his voice, man. He thinks he knows every damn thing. Okay. But the Lord's going to show him who's the real director. All right. It says, neither keepeth at home, man. This devil's everywhere in the earth. Not just in, conquering other countries by subverting their governments and pushing his wine and philosophy on the cultures of other nations, aka you know that LGBTQ agenda, pushing that everywhere. All right. Not only is he in other nations, he's all over the fucking earth, man. You know, tracking animals, putting tags all on them and shit, upsetting ecosystems. Okay? It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Right, man. He is as hell. Hey, you got the movie out, Oppenheimer. You know, this devil done dropped little man and fat man, or little boy and fat, whatever, those atom bombs on Hiroshima, on Japan. Okay? And it's and that's him using his sword, man. You know, he's a bloody man, as the scriptures say, man. He you know, he blood shall pursue thee, you know, as the scriptures say. All right, it says, and is as death. All right, this devil, Esau Edom, has the death touch. Whatever he touches, it withers and dies. It doesn't matter how sweet and soft his words are. You know, eventually it will die. Okay? Because he's not of that righteous seed, man. He rules in wickedness, man. The scriptures speak on sin is let's grab it. Let's grab this right here. Proverbs 8:36. All right. Proverbs 8 and 35. Because we know that this Edomite, he hates the Lord, man. It says Proverbs 8 and 35. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so how do you find the Lord, man? By following the commandments, man. All right, by being sincere, following the commandments. All right, being honest and trustworthy. Okay, can't trust this devil. Proverbs 8 and 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul, man. So, you know, we all know that Esau Edom doesn't believe in the Lord. You know, he breaks all the commandments. You know, through his wine, his own mind. You know, the mind is deceitful, utterly deceitful, as the scriptures say. All right, and so he trusts in his own mind, his own wisdom, his own science and technology. All right, and not in the Lord. It says, so he ultimately he wrongs his own soul, man. It says, all they that hate me love death. You know, Esau hates the Lord, so he loves death. And that scripture that we just brought out, Habakkuk 2 and 5. All right, who enlargeth his desire is hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. This devil can't be satisfied. He always got to put his fingers in everything. But gathereth unto him all nations. He wants all the nations. He wants everything. He wants to push that NWO. He wants to heap all the nations to himself. It says, and heapeth unto him all people. You know, he wants ultimate control, man. In the end, he wants to put that C-hip in you, man. So that's just a real quick, you know, lesson on this devil, man. You know, and how he's just invasive. You know, so Lord willing, that was it. I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Shalom.